from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Freddie Peralta.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
and
off
at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
The changeup missing. And away we go this afternoon.
Ball one, no strikes.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tap to first. Steps on first for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Got him looking. That's the second out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And getting to start, Sandy Alcantara. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
The right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
First pitch just misses. Alcantara, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Out towards left center. Conine hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and he beats it.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Man at first with 1 gone. William Contreras now at the plate. Yelich goes. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first in time.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Garrett.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. That's a strike. 0-1. Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards. And the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Milwaukee, and now Jonah Bride. Bride getting the start at second, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Peralta back to work, and that skips in the dirt. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Matt Mervis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering upstairs. 1 out, bases empty. That one way outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That one hit to right. Chourio on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Davison De Los Santos in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Bounced up the middle. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Now, Frelick.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late swing, foul to the left. And delivers outside. Right through there, got him. One gone here.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished
the third baseman,
right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Oliver Dunn in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's just out.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
28, Kyle Stowers.
Out to short, Ortiz. Zips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 4,
Nick Fortes. The next up for the Marlins.
Come on, Fred.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next
Ball,
pitch, a
that's out.
slider that misses outside. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Double play kills the inning.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front
Now
shoulder
batting,
open,
third baseman,
backside collapsed a
Connor
little bit, and the launch angle
Norby.
not where he needed it to be.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Didn't take
The right
long to get a
fielder,
result for
number
that
7,
at bat. Once you get the
Jesus
ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of
Sanchez.
base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Let's do this, Brewers.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The batter, the second
Here's the
baseman,
second baseman, Jonah Bride. Flying to left his first time. That's
Ball, that's
inside, and that is ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that's the third out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
This is Bryce Terang. That one pulled foul. Just missed. That's a laser base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And that one in the air center field. Stowers. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Reached on an infield single his first time. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1. Two outs. Runner on the go. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's William Contreras. Grounded out his first time up. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Go to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis.
Mervis.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
High fly ball, right field. Chorio sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder,
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
All right, Brewers.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
De Los Santos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a curve is down and in. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back here at American Family Field, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Garrett Mitchell. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Man at first, now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Back up that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. Brewers strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning.
Marlins,
and now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Peralta back to work. Stowers, 27 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. He reached on a walk his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And he swings through that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Freeland pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Xavier.
Back to the top of the
Edwards.
Miami order, Xavier Edwards. The next to hit, 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, Ortiz. And that is that. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Brewers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The batter, number 2.
And now here is Bryce Turang. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Righty delivers. There goes the runner. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jackson.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Alcantara over to first. Dives back. Out.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt. The throw to first. That's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. And that one wrapped foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Just missed. High fly ball down the left field line. Freeland going back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 7,
Jesus Sanchez. The next up for the Marlins. That smash towards center. Mitchell pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. That misses. Ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And he held up. Foul ball. Foul ball there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back. Leading off, Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And that one is lifted in the air. Konai. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, William.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Throws to first in time.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And there's a foul ball. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Got him. Strikeout number 8. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers 1. Ryan Hudson on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close
Now
here, and this is where a
Brewers,
bullpen can give their players a chance
number
to fight
52,
back into the game.
Ryan Hudson.
Well, one-run game. Griffin Konai getting ready to hit.
Konai.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
That one
Off the plate,
outside. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps appears to be getting loose. Koenig, the power lefty, up as well.
Let's go, Brewers. Swing.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Ortiz gets under it. One away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins.
You got this, Milwaukee.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Come on, Brew Crew.
Ball, that's outside.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Kyle Stowers will hit next. And there's a strike. Swings through that high fastball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. And that drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender up and loosening in the pen. Tinoco getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that drops in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for
Anthony Bender into the game. These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fouled off down the right side. Ball one there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles.
Now
just
batting,
kept it simple.
third
Played
baseman,
Pepper with the middle of the
Oliver.
infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the third baseman, Oliver Dunn. Strike one.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
And a sac bunt here. And that's foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Goes down looking.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Coming around third is Fraley. He'll score easily.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And the batter now, Bryce Terang. Golden opportunity right here. And ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Slides, but it gets by him. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 4-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Here's a
Miami.
new pitcher from the pen, Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down, runner at first. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Runner on the
Ball
move.
1, no strike.
Throw to second. Save! That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball,
Well, there's
1
a
strike.
certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next
Whoa,
pitch
man.
inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. 1 out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That clips the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second,
Now
they've set up a
batting,
double
the
play
designated
opportunity.
hitter,
So
Chris
not a
Yelich.
terrible result.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Well struck, right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run is in. Cut off. Now a throw home. He's in there. And they lead by 4. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. Pickoff throw. Yelich dives back in.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. The other way, hauls it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Misses off the plate. 1-0. Two outs. In the air, left field. Conine on his way over and makes the grab. And that's the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Marlins 2. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Hudson back to work. Just missed. Hudson, a tall lefty, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Mears, the right-hander, also getting loose. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Digging in, Xavier Edwards. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
1 down. Now at the plate, Connor Norby. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Edwards stands at first with 1 out. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Good eye in that
Ball two.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
Two on the way. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Now batting, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Check swing, called strike. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone,
1 ball,
very
2
impressive.
strikes.
That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Marlins lead 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
43.
bottom of the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Up now for
Leading up
Milwaukee,
for the
Sal
Brewers,
Frelick.
The left fielder, Sal Frelick.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And that one missing low. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air right field. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Reed.
And here is Hoskins.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hoskins tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Upstairs. Movement in the bullpen.
1-1.
Anthony Veneziano. The young lefty looks to be getting himself ready. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Man at first, 1 away.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
3 balls, 2
inside,
strikes.
and it's 3-2. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Third time he struck out in this one, and
batter,
definitely
number 3,
an individual performance you
shortstop,
want to flush.
Joseph.
He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here is Joseph Ortiz right through there for a strike. Missed
That's
with
a
a
ball.
changeup, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop
pitch is
takes the
out.
ball. And it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Konai under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 6-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Number 26.
attacking these hitters.
Aaron Ashby.
Just missed. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Tyler Alexander, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 77, also getting ready.
Nope, that's inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2, Dale.
That one
3-2.
just misses, and now 3-2. Tap back up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And the leadoff man retired here in the
Now
ninth.
batting, the first baseman, Max Mervis.
He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. He's already homered here in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground at first. Hoskins
Got him.
takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long